Hello, everyone. Welcome to this month's Vibrant Body and Abundant Life Blueprint Key number 3, Trust Yourself Mini Lesson. As you know, I'm Tanya Penny, Self-Love Catalyst, Vibrant Body and Abundant Life Coach. So, the truth is that many of us stopped trusting and following our own guidance from a very early age. And this happened for many reasons. For some of us, we got in trouble, we got punished, criticized, maybe even worse, for trying to do so. For some of us, we had love withheld. Love or maybe other needs that wouldn't get met if we didn't do what one or both of our parents wanted us to do, didn't act or speak or be who they wanted us to be, what our guidance was asking us to do, right? So what happened is that we learned to turn it down, or for some of us, even completely turn it off all the way. And we began doing what others told us to do so that we would please them and get the love, get the treats, get the clothes, get the car, whatever it was, right? Getting our other needs met and perhaps even to feel or be safe. So in a nutshell, that's why most of us stopped listening to and following our guidance. So now as adults, we are finding that we're still doing that. Even though now we can keep ourselves safe, we can support ourselves, we can actually find people that will love us and support us just for being ourselves. When we follow our own guidance and be and do and speak and act who we really are, there still will be people that will totally accept us for who we are, right? Accept us, honor us, respect our decisions. But we have to make that shift, right, into believing that. And that's where the sometimes challenging part can be, right? So, as I say, we can't change anything we're not aware of. So some of you listening to this, you may have been aware of this before, and some of you, you're like, okay, this is kind of new to me. I didn't even realize that that's why I was doing it, and that I'm still doing it to such a big degree, right? So if you're looking to others to tell you what to do, how to live your life, whether it's your friends, your parents, your significant other, maybe even your children, right? You look to them in order to get guidance on making important decisions about perhaps your career, your health, your money, etc., etc. This is really you continuing to give your power away. Not trusting yourself, following your own guidance, is one of the root causes of depression, anxiety, pain, weight, chronic illness. Okay? So the truth is that you are the only one that really truly knows who you are, what you need, whether it's to heal your body, follow your purpose, fill in the blank, anything. You are the only one that has your answers. You are the only one that knows what your heart truly desires. Okay? So learning to fully trust and follow your own guidance will 100% support you in making positive changes in all areas of your life and help you to heal. Okay? Mind, body, whatever it is that you're struggling with. So it affects all areas of our life, and that's why it's so important to cultivate, to embody that 100% self-trust. And again, it is a process because we have, like I said earlier, been turning it off, turning it down, maybe even completely turning it off for so long. So here are some tips and tools to get started on the self-trust journey. Number one, I recommend that you take a few moments to reflect with compassion and curiosity. Always with compassion and curiosity, never beating yourself up or making yourself wrong, guilting, shaming, etc. Okay, even if you made decisions in the past that were not, quote unquote right, I want you to have complete compassion and curiosity. Okay, so reflect on when you were growing up, when and why did you stop trusting yourself and following your own guidance, being who you truly are? Then reflect on who and or what situations are you continuing to still do this, to still give your power away, look to others for your answers. Who and in what life areas are you continuing to do this? So an example might be, because I learned to turn mine off, given that my dad had, let's just say he had an anger streak, okay, and criticism and such. I learned to turn mine off, okay, so I could feel safe and not get criticized. I also learned to do it to get love from my mother, okay. So currently, that was my growing up piece, but currently I can still find myself doing this with my sweetie. Okay? Because just like with my dad, I wanted to please him. I wanted to not get criticized. I wanted to get love and affection. So I can still do that with my sweetie if I don't catch myself and stay conscious of it. Okay? So it's something that takes time for it to completely heal. And I've been doing this work for, gosh, seriously, since 2007, right? 2007, so a long time. So you want to reflect on that because, again, we can't change anything we're not aware of. And then number two, given what you find in that reflection, what beliefs do you hold about trusting yourself? What fears hold you back from trusting yourself? Right? Is it I'm not going to get love? Is it I'm going to be, I'm going to be left? I'm going to be alone? Maybe I'll lose my job if I, follow my guidance. So, yeah. So, what beliefs do you hold? What fears or fear-based beliefs do you hold about trusting yourself that are keeping you from following your guidance and looking to others, letting others tell you what to do? I recommend you write those down. And then for each one, I want you to write an opposite/truth. Okay, that's what I have my clients do. And then once you are aware of the beliefs and have the truths, you can work on shifting them with the guided TMP practice. You can also work on shifting them by writing the truth opposites daily. And of course, when you catch yourself doing something or ready to do something that would be going against your own guidance or going to somebody else, to get your guidance, you can stop and you can become aware of it and then tell yourself the truth. So thought shifting, one of the tools I teach my clients as well. So now I want to put a little side note here. I still get confirmation sometimes on guidance I'm receiving, and I also give it to my clients. So it is helpful to work with a trusted coach, counselor, somebody who is not attached to your outcomes. So typically not family, typically sometimes your sweetie, again, it's going to depend on the people in your inner circle. But most of the time, other people are going to be telling you what their guidance is or their fear-based beliefs. So going to someone who's kind of outside of that, who's not attached to any of the outcomes, would be very helpful. I still do that. I still go to a trusted coach, healer, and I have a friend that definitely I can go to, and she's not given me her guidance. She's helping me check mine. So, That was my little side note. um, and then number three, start carving out a little chunk of time to consciously, daily, to connect with yourself and tap into your guidance. Asking yourself a question and seeing if you get a yes or a no response, if your body gives you a response. We get our guidance in lots of different ways. Okay, I can get it from my body. I can also get it from a yes no, ask a question, a yes no question, and hear a voice in my head. That's my guidance. So um, you can also use a guided practice to help get guidance. Journaling is sometimes helpful. I often get my guidance when I'm out in nature. Every morning I go for a run or a walk, and I tend to ask and get my guidance there as well. So, and if you are walking with me personally, either in the monthly healing workshop or the Vibrant Body and Abundant Life Mastery Program, I'll be sharing with you a lot more wisdom tips and tools to support you to trust yourself, get your guidance, and ultimately to heal. So you can find the details for all of that below if you're interested in receiving more support from me and you're not already getting that. So just take a moment and breathe. And breathing in, self-trust. And as you breathe out any of that fears, beliefs that are keeping you from trusting yourself. And let's just do that for a few moments. It's another little tool that I, excuse me, weave in and teach my clients. Breathing in self-trust, breathing out any fears, beliefs, shame, guilt, etc., that is holding you back from trusting yourself. So, thank you for joining me today for our Trust Yourself Key Number 3 mini lesson. And remember, progress, not perfection, baby steps daily leads to healing and life changes. And I am sending out big love, light, and courage to you to continue to walk your healing path. Have a beautiful day, week, and month. Bye.